Today's video brings us to Illinois, the land of Lincoln. And not just any Walmart, an Illinois Walmart, but something really special about this one. Happy New Year. As a recording of this, we are in 2024, kicking the new year off the right way, stopping at a Walmart, not only any Walmart, and a Walmart that has Arcade1up, and a Walmart that has an arcade we have not come across yet. Let's run inside and check it out. And just a reminder, filming is a challenge at Walmart. We're gonna be extra careful, extra special, because we want to see this one. And we actually found the blue Ms Pac-Man classic peasant version. Not only that, they do have a Mortal Kombat. We go all the way to Illinois to find this. They do have the display. We saw this last week, the Pac-Man. We were looking for this. We found this now. Don't have Galaga 88. You look at Pac-Man. Actually, I thought Pac-Man did have the Galaga 88. They don't either. That's very interesting. I guess I never really paid attention to the game's lineup on the peasant. Not only that, Pac-Man having Rolling Thunder. It's kind of nice having this to go back and forth. If you have a Pac-Man XL, you can still justify picking this one up along with a Ms Pac-Man, or both the peasant versions. These games are the same, like I thought so, but it was interesting that it's different with Pac-Man and Ms Pac-Man. Also nice to see the Arcade1up theming. So another kudos to Walmart for having Arcade1up not only in the store, but on display. Having this, people coming up, and yeah, I mean, just to confirm, you know, you don't get that light up marquee. It's just a solid piece of wood, basically. You do have that MDF holes here for the speakers. Seems a little high, but I would pick up. We need a riser. What's holding me back, if they would have just had that monitor recessed, just like the Deluxe, just like the XL, I think you could get by with this. Flip this over, put a coin door on. You really wouldn't know the difference, except just laying up that marquee. Just as hard finding Batman and Superman in Illinois as it is in Wisconsin. Just lucking out at that one Walmart that did have Batman. They do have the Star Wars, the Kenner. So we saw at Target, they're carrying these toy lines. You're getting the Scout Trooper speeder bike at Walmart. This is pretty much a Walmart exclusive. I just love this. And again, if I did pick this up, I'd never take it out of this box. Movie Turtles. So going back in time, actually left, this is kind of funny, Secret of the Ooze was on the Christmas channel today. I left it on for the dog when I left. Took him out for a walk, gave him some McDonald's, passed out, left that movie on. That's how they look. So they brought these toy lines back. Walmart, you know, this is something I haven't seen at Target. You know, you see the Mutant Mayhem, you see those OG figures. I'm not seeing any of the OG figures besides the pizza throwing guys here. Pizza tossing Leo. But on the back side, see Leonardo, Donatello, my favorite, Mikey, and Raphael. Get some nice theming here. Once had this picture frame that each reel here you could put a picture in, so it'd make you think you're in the movies. Movie star Donnie, the clever Cowabunga creator. This one might be better. Movie star Raph, the dramatic debuting dude. Pretty good lineup though of Star Wars Return of the Jedi or Boba Fett. Yeah, Lando here. Of course, Boba Fett. I'm coming right back here. Before we leave, wanted to stop by and look at this one last time. It's interesting not seeing the risers for sale here. If there's one thing, you know, we could actually kind of like that. Look at that yellow theming over here. It's awesome having this. Don't get me wrong, and this is like Walmart's of the past in the electronic department. This is absolutely huge. I do have the collectibles over here. Look at Deadpool. Absolutely huge. Only thing they're missing are those risers, and hopefully the Walmarts, not all of them unfortunately carry these. Like Target, Not all of them carried those countercates. I don't know why some did, some don't, some do. But the Walmarts that do carry Arcade1up, this should be what you're gonna see. You're gonna see that display unit, probably risers on hand, and you could leave with a Pac-Man, a Ms Pac-Man, or the Mortal Kombat 2. I hope we see the big buck hunter, not the Pro, but the big buck hunter. I can't think of what it's called in the future at Walmart, because I think having that, not on display, but having the box for Big Buck World, that it is. Big Buck Hunter, Big Buck World Hunter. Took me some time there. Having that on display, I think that'd be huge. Reminds me of those comic book protectors, or like for your baseball cards, basketball, football cards, hockey. I don't want to leave any sports out. The 5-pack foldable protector for any of your Funko. Like, that's a great idea. They do have a, it looks like a knockoff here, but check this out. I'm getting some total FOMO here. They have Superman, Shazam. I don't know if I've seen Shazam before. That Robin where he kind of looks like the Lone Ranger. Along with, I don't know what it is about the G.I. Joe. I don't know if it's the color right here, the theme, but the Cobra bat. Serious FOMO going on though. And just look at Superman. Shazam kind of caught my eye first, but I do have the Green Lantern. It's Superman just reminds me of that I figure you'd see in the 60s, 70s. Well, hopefully the next time we see these will be in Wisconsin or a Walmart near you. If you're watching this, maybe you'll see the display, something to definitely look out for, along with risers, in store. But of course, if you don't find them in store, more titles available at walmart.com. And since it's 2024, we are seeing the new release leak already at Walmart with those claw machines. So display units just walking in, and at the electronics we're seeing the classic peasant versions along with those claw machines. So should be any day now we do see these, and maybe they'll have something, you know, in store online of like refillable items. You know, your friends come over, you know, they clear out all the prizes inside. Could be a, you know, a win-win for Arcade1up. Of course, you could always charge them to play. 75 cents. Think about that for a second. Like, when have you seen soda for 75 cents? When have you seen a 7-Up soda machine? Look at this RC Cola. Have you ever had an RC Cola before? Or a Squirt? Sunkist Dr. Pepper. Like, it's funny. You always get like that Dr. Pepper affiliation with like Pepsi products. But no, they have their own company. It used to be what, Crown, or the Royal Crown Cola. I was thinking the company called Crown. Yeah, awesome to see 7-Up soda machine, 75 cents. I mean, that is, in today's terms, that's a deal. Actually saw this walking up after we did our intro. Seeing that, I wanted to get this before we went inside, but I was afraid showing too much of the camera. Like, I don't know, the workers, we had to get that shot. We had to see that Ms Pac-Man coming in here. I mean, we drove all the way to Illinois just to see it. And you can see that Wisconsin sign. Wisconsin welcomes you. Not too far off past the border, I gotta say. It wasn't a bad drive. I actually didn't realize how quick we get there. Thought it'd be more past. If you're familiar with like Six Flags Great America. World's largest Kwik Trip off of exit 340 off of I-94. We need a coffee. Let's check this out. I want to miss these touristy type places. Ton of trucks, by the way. Ton of trucks. I'll circle around the back when we leave. There are a ton of semis back here. Scratch that. We'll check it out now. Pretty much your true truck stop. Let's look at all these semis. Like the commute in between, you know, in the Midwest. You know, you're going to Illinois or Indiana, Wisconsin. These semis need a place to go. They come to the world's largest Kwik Trip. And just to document this, the world's largest Kwik Trip. Have you ever heard of Kwik Trip before? It's where I get a lot of my coffee. We're at the biggest one. And I've been to a lot of Kwik Trips, and if you have too, I mean, you can already see this building's huge. It's a lot bigger. It's like twice the size. Usually we cut off right here, have one end. It's a big Kwik Trip. But check out the tile, like you don't see this. You don't see like it this open in any other Kwik Trip. You get a coffee over there in a second. Like I point out something. Not the huge bakery, but they have showers. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, what gas station have you seen actually has showers? So I gotta get a coffee. And this is like on steroids. Like from what I'm used to, I mean, look at the size of this. The showers were like right over there, just trying to get out of people's way. You know, people get all weird, start flashing the camera around, but yeah, I mean, look at this backsplash. All the monitors up here. This is cool. I'm glad we stopped here. Let's go for, you just said this was on like Kwik Trip on steroids. I call this the Keurig on steroids because it's just a massive thing. You can go traditional. You should get the house blend. I'm gonna opt for the house blend on my favorite Keurig, the bun. It's interesting when you go out of state and you see stuff. When we were at Walmart, I saw a Chicago Bears football, Chicago Cubs hats. Back in Wisconsin, greeted with the Green Bay Packers coffee cup. They only have it for the 20 ounce. Everything else, you want the 12, the 16, Packers are the 20, 24. Only the 20 ounce. And I usually get 20 ounce because 24 is pretty big, isn't it? Yeah, this is my favorite coffee. At the world's biggest Kwik Trip, we've seen the world's smallest operation, Crocodile Dentist. And I just wanted to show that right around the corner, they have like their own little dining over here. Longest stretch of cash registers I've ever seen. This place is wild. A lot of truck drivers. You saw the truck stop. But yeah, cool. We picked up the coffee here. Actually doing samples here. The pizza reminded me of going to Costco, like, or the grocery store early Sunday mornings. You know, or Saturdays. Doing the samples. Pretty cool place. And since we're in the area, I thought we'd stop by and look at that other display from this Walmart's Arcade1up, because we saw the Ms Pac-Man, we saw the Mortal Kombat 2. We'll see if there's anything different at this one. I believe we were here last week. Also, they might still have some of those Batman superpowers here. They do have the Pac-Man here. So actually, last week they didn't have the Mortal Kombat 2. We're seeing the Pac-Man and the risers. So, you know, at another Walmart, this should be, you know, what to expect. 2024. Get into other new releases, rehashes, you know, on a video to follow up. But just from Walmart's perspective, this is what we're going to come across, and it's a great example. Like to see more Walmarts carrying this on, seeing these Arcade1ups on display. Looks like somebody already took that ball top on here. I mean, that's the problem with having the display units. Now you're missing that. But it's always cool, like we just said, to see these in person, to see the Mortal Kombat 2. And the thing is not all these show up online. The Ms Pac-Man was showing up online on our way to that first Walmart. I didn't see anything else, so I did see the Pac-Man, but not the Mortal Kombat 2. So sometimes it's better to just stop by. Just wish this was a recessed monitor. Wish somebody would pick up the classic. They're out there. Be a cool video to watch. And they got the risers. Also, we do see that theming. I did miss this here last week. You see that one up, and behind you can see right there that Arcade1up logo. And there should be that, you know, check online right underneath there. You know, go to walmart.com, kind of covering that up. If you're not finding what you're looking for, like Ms Pac-Man, it's not at this one. 2 out of the 3, and that's funny. This was what they showed us, you know, going into CES a year ago. The deluxe, the Pac-Man, the Ms Pac-Man, the Mortal Kombat 2, and that's what we're seeing at Walmart. I'd like to see that big Buck Hunter also in store. The Big Buck World. We have one Batman left. This could be the only one in Wisconsin. I mean, we just went to Illinois. There was like 4 of them, 5 of them last week. We picked up one. One Batman left. Someone's gonna come here looking for it and say, oh my gosh, there's Batman, just like we did last week. It might be the last time we see that original Donatello. Some lucky shopper's gonna come here looking for something, say, oh my gosh, there's the original. There's the movie stars, Leonardo, the Master Mutant Matinee Idol. Oh, and I totally missed this, man. I just love coming across, just finding these toys. Look at Leonardo. Okay, so just going back in time, go back to 1989. Leonardo was my first Ninja Turtle toy. First action figure. Donatello was my second. This is when I learned about sales tax. I was at Kmart at $3. This is back when toys were $2.99 for an action figure. Kmart. I had $3 with me. Guess what? He came out to $3.15. I think I told this before. Had to go back the next day until I got more money. Then I picked up Donatello, but yeah, this was my first. Really gonna look for these. I'm gonna expect to see these at Walmart's that stock Arcade1up. We're looking for you, Pac-Man, and your riser too. And towards the exit, I came across the 1688 everyday low price, and who do we see? Donatello, Leonardo, kind of a repeat of what we just saw. First 2 turtles I had, just kind of sitting here chilling. They were 75 cents in Illinois, dollar cans. Not sure if that 75 cents is for the Dr. Pepper. Maybe it is. Maybe they're giving you that option. They're saying 75 cents. You can go with these. I'm not seeing the RC Cola. We're not seeing RC Cola. Here's your 75 cents. You get the dollar. Up it up for Pepsi or Coke. You gotta pay for it. We'll stop off at a newly remodeled Best Buy. Talk some MVSX. Pretty exciting stuff regarding Unico and the MVSX. A lot of us have wondered, will we see more license from them? Yeah, we will. 2024. Really high-tech looking Best Buy. And what I'm hoping, one of the reasons I wanted to stop here was I hope that the home Best Buy, because it looks rough. Every time we go there, that Pac-Man just kind of like sitting there on an island. They've shuffled things around so much. I'm hoping that they're just kind of like revamping, and it's gonna end up looking like this one. And right next door is a vacant, what once was TGI Fridays. This person probably thinks I'm filming them. Just want to look into that sign. We were here about a month and a half ago. They should have a demo, and I thought that'd be a great place to go over that news from Unico. Talk some MVSX. They do have the Lion-O Hook Mountain Ice figure. Remember picking this up 4th of July weekend for Lucky. Still in the package. Just kind of chilling out in the gym. That was her hangout. We named the gym Lucky's Gym, and yeah, just still hanging around Lion-O. See Jay Garrick and some turtles. Plenty of Ninja Turtles on this walk and talk. Still sitting at $53, $55. And right around the corner is that Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. And I was just thinking of something. This was actually the first Best Buy that posted a picture when the Deluxe came out. First image I saw before I picked up mine in Brookfield, actually, I don't know, 25 minutes, 20 minutes from here, was at this very store before the remodel. You see that, like, people refinishing their basements, you know, having that darker look, similar to what they did with the remodel here. And here it sits. You know, this was the first place showcased it, and they do have this right. We've seen display units that don't have the screw cap covers. This one does. Man, just look at that TV right here. It kind of caught my eye. I went to reach for my phone before I pull up Unico. Just look at the picture on this. That looks great. Well, it's official. The Unico MVSX Mini is available for pre-order, shipping early January. There's two options here. Is you can just get the bar top arcade for $79.99. That includes shipping. And I say bar top, I mean it's small. It's 6.3 inches high, 5.3 inches long, and 4.3 inches wide. It's gonna be a small screen, but just to get that form factor, if you're a fan, this looks cool. Grand tour here of what's the sound rooms cost? What does this go for?
This is like $1 million.
$1 million.
With these three.
The renovation here, this is 1 in a million. Like look at this. Look at this room. This is unbelievable.
You can change the colors too. Give
a shout out to Cornercade. Can't get him in the picture, but we can hear him.
You change the colors.
We have rules. What this reminds me of, the man's working. We'll see him in a second. Is Apt Electronics. They have a lot of this stuff, and I was gonna go to Apt, and I gotta tell you the reason I didn't. That Walmart was so close to the Wisconsin border. I didn't even hit a toll. Like if you're familiar with Illinois, you know the tolls. To get to Apt Electronics, you gotta pay a toll. Not that I didn't want to pay the toll, it's just that I wasn't even close. So, but this does remind me of Apt. So yeah, the renovation they did here, having these rooms, the home audio, this is something. This store does remind me of Apt. This is an unbelievable Best Buy. Glad we came here. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it to a Best Buy today, but we picked a great one. I mean, look at this. Imagine your living room decked out like this. This is great. I gotta finish up our MVSX. Saw the $79.99 one. You can pick that up separately and decide, if you want this controller or not. Pay another $29.99, or you just pick up the combo. And I actually pre-ordered the combo because I wanted to give a review on everything, not just the bar top. Let's call it a bar top. We can plug this controller into a TV. Some shots. I do like the look of it. So if you buy the bundled, you're saving 10 bucks. If you buy it separately, instead of spending 100, you're spending 110. Kind of zooming in on, there was actually an image, I can't find it now, but you can plug this into a TV, and that's the whole thing. So it's like a new wave. Plugging them into the TV, 45 games. Thought, yeah, what the heck, let's check this out. Something different. Looking forward to getting this. So pre-ordering, ships early this month, January 2024. Maybe it was down here. Here's the game lineup. There was the image I was looking for. So you can plug it all into TV, and the best thing is you have an HDMI port. So you don't worry about how long's the controller. You just get a long enough HDMI, plug it in the back here, plug that into your TV, and you can sit at the couch, any chair you want, get comfortable, and play this game. This will be cool. Here's everything that's included with that combo, the bundle. It's actually going to check out this treadmill and this bike, and check this out. Look at the end of this aisle. Is that a Killer Instinct cab? That guy's checking it out. Look at that. That's KI. It found me. I don't know how, but it found me. The alarm's going off, guys. We haven't experienced this for so long at a different Best Buy, but we're still getting that alarm. I have not seen a Killer Instinct on display. Look at NFL Blitz. I mean, how cool is this? What is this, the greatest Best Buy of all time? I mean, look at this. Why didn't Cornercade tell me about this? This is unbelievable. I gotta find him. We can come right up here. This reminds me of the demo at Apt. Like, we didn't have to go to Apt Electronics. We got a Mortal Kombat 2 down there, Killer Instinct, NFL Blitz. And for those who have, like, I changed my marquees, like, I forgot how that marquee looked. Like, there's the original KI marquee, like, and the Blitz, because I did the Sabos on both. Like, look at this. This is great. They got the light up deck, which they all still lit up. Blitz would look great lit up. Now the alarm's set off. Yeah, how cool was this? Arcade1up. How many display? Actually, is this shelf display? Wonder if these are gonna hang out here. I gotta ask him. Or if they get moved back and they have a bigger display for Arcade1up. Plenty of Pac-Man this episode. Mortal Kombat 2, Killer Instinct, and NFL Blitz. Can we get a let's go?
Dude, let's go.
Yeah, we really picked a great Best Buy. Mortal Kombat 2, Jason mask. Seeing displays on KI, NFL Blitz. I mean, for posterity, I mean, this has never happened before. And we can't leave out that casino cake, especially for that low sale price of $4.99. I mean, this is bound to come down, right? But yeah, they had it all here, didn't they? It's one of the best Best Buys. Glad we stopped. Yeah, great tour we got from Cornercade himself. We just can't get him on camera, unfortunately. There is a rule with, Best Buy employees, and it's cool to get the voice in. Always great to say hi to him, but yeah, awesome Best Buy. Gotta get out of this guy's way. Stick around for a quick bonus scene. I'm gonna get into at games just for a second. When I said life happened in the last video regarding at games, comparing the pinballs, not really comparing, just saying, you know, you can go one route, you can go Arcade1up, you can save some money, or you can pay to get at games. My property taxes were short. You know, you get a check from your mortgage company. I needed to come up with another $615. Had to pay my taxes. I want to claim that on my tax return, get as much back as I can. And by doing that, by coming up with that $615, I was unable to pre-order the ALP 4K. I was completely, like I said in the last video, I was completely going to order that. It was either going to be Addams Family, Peanuts, or Attack from Mars. And Addams Family, at the recording of that point, you could still get in before 12/31 and get in 2024 in March. Now that we're in 2024, now that's pushed back even further. So I missed out completely, and I just wanted to say that this is why I was completely going to get it. And just seeing the KI cab at Best Buy today, that's not the the real look of the Killer Instinct cab. And I don't know if it was the lighting, you know, everything was stock, you know, no marquee was changed, the decals, because comparing it to mine, the dim lighting. But people have been very vocal on what they think of the At Games KI skin, Legends Ultimate, and that's their version too. I mean, if you look at the control deck, I mean, it looks pretty KI to me, except there's more buttons because it's a multi-cade. So, you know what? I didn't want to like make too big of an issue about At Games. I'm gonna get one or the other. I said that before. I'm saying it again. I just don't know if I'm gonna get the Pinball or the Legends Ultimate, and you know, time will tell. I'll decide. I'm not happy about paying the $615, but in a weird way, it saved me from making an impulse decision because I was not sure which one I wanted to get, and I still don't know. Maybe something better comes out, like Back to the Future, Jurassic Park. I mean, we all keep throwing out more titles because, you know, they kind of said, hey, you're gonna get 10 skins. Well, what are those other ones? And that's kind of where I was going with it. I just wanted to clarify what happened because my intention, my plans, my intentions, I was gonna pre-order the ALP, so just push off for a little bit. I wanna thank everybody for watching. Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys next time. At Games is like leagues ahead on pinball than what we're getting on Arcade1up. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying maybe you can get by. If you can get it for $2.99 or less, why not?